and welcome to Dave the Suit Betting. Well, the past 7 days, pretty decent. Only 3 bets. Last Saturday, 11 to 2, 1. Tuesday, put out at 14 to 1. You could have actually snaffled a bit of 16s. That one, SP at 11s. Then on Wednesday, a bit disappointing with the James Sullivan ride. He came out the stalls a little bit too slow, and then he should have got third, and he gave up third by a nose. I was going to show that in a video, but instead I'm going to go through tomorrow's racing with you. I have got a selection, maybe 2. I've been through form after form after form after race after race. I've watched replays of races. I've been doing it for hours, and I might be forcing it a little bit. It's up to you to decide whether or not to play on the evidence I show you. So I did go through the 2:45 at Beverley. At 3 o'clock this afternoon, I had Oldie's Gold as a really good bet at 5 to 2, and it's now 5 to 4. So that's gone. I looked at Princess Nyla in the 4:25 at Beverley. I do like it, but I don't like the price. 5 to 2. 2:25 at ADOC Running Lion at 2 to 1 this afternoon. It could beat these doing handstands. It's now 7 to 4. 1:30 at Goodwood. I had Mr. Chaplin penciled in all day long. I wanted 10 to 1. It's 7s, which is probably what it should be. Then I went over to Salisbury. Globetrotting almost. And in the 7:50, I do like Babylon. It's currently 7 to 2. I do fear Connie Moon somewhat. Holly Doyle was on it last time at Epsom. It got murdered on the run up to the bend from the stalls, and it did stay on okay-ish. I don't think it handled the track that well, and Salisbury is a different kettle of fish. The joint favourite, Arcturus Flame, I wouldn't back that if you gave me the money. I may back myself, I may back Babylon and have a saver on Connie Moon. That run at Yarmouth for Babylon looks very good. But I hadn't really selected anything, and I had a look at Catterick. Now, you're going to have to decide whether or not I'm forcing this a little bit. It's in the 5:13. It's a veteran's handicap. Here's what I saw on a horse racing at Southall last time out. Interested in, it's coming out of the 2 stall in the yellow and green colours. You can just see him here. This is 6 furlongs at Southall. Southall rides lightning fast. Let's have a look what happens. Gets out in 2nd place, gets bumped along. Here he is, he's looking around. Does he want to get the rail? Does he want to give the rail up? Now, I think he wants to give the rail up for some reason. There we go. And that's why he gives him a big space there to run up. And he comes around the rail, but he's kind of got his head in front. And they're going very, very fast. Far too fast, in fact, to be honest. I mean, look, they're all rowing already, half of them. I mean, look at the one here in the blue visor. I mean, look at this. Now it looks full of running. And they kick on, they go 3 clear of the rest, these 2. Okay, we've come into the straight. Got the 2 pole here. And he's going well. He's going very well. So's this one, but the rest of them. Now, what I want you to see here, it kind of hits the horse, but it's a tender hit. It's just rowing it along a little bit. He's pulled the whip through. Right, I think this is where he just gives it a very, very, very gentle tap. Now, to me, he eats his riding boot all day long there. And that's kind of it. He pulls. He doesn't do anything. I was going to say he pulls the whip through, but just pushing it. Whip. 1 pole. I don't know if he hits it there. I don't know if he hits it there. Doesn't seem to. He's just, that's it. He's done. He's done. Completely done. There it is. So he just seemed to give up far too easily. He only gave it maybe one tap, and it looked a very gentle tap. Now, it went down in my notebook as something of a suspicious ride, shall I say, and I looked at the form. The form I looked at once I'd watched the race that evening, and it doesn't win on the all-weather. On the turf, won 3 out of 20, got a second, 2/3. So 6 out of 20 for the place or win. That was the run I just shown you at Southwell on the 1st of May. And that was its first run for 57 days. Now it changed trainer from Jim Boyle to Seb Spencer. He's had 2 runs with it. If you look at its wins, it's won off 66, 71 and 74. All over 6 furlong. It's now running off 69. So it's well handicapped. Also, good, soft. Ran a good second here. Only got beaten ahead by Sarah's Verse off 74 over 6 furlong at Foss last. Good to firm, it's not so good. But having said that, this Pontefract run over 5 against, got beaten by Ventura Express. It didn't stay. It's a stiff track Ponte. It might not have suited him. It was even money, running off 79. And it got beat by 79 and a 77 horse with a 70 horse behind it. This was 2 years ago, 26th of May, almost to the day. I got an alert today from my notebook, from my tracker, that it was running. I kind of half forgot about it, to be honest. Then I've had another look at Catterick. I spotted it. I thought, let me have a look at this. The ground is good to firm. Then I looked at, well, let me show you what I looked at. Here's the weather forecast. This is the weather forecast, the rain. This is Catterick. Let's have a look. So we're going to get it 10:30. Let's have a look what happens then. Rain, green is 2.4 mil per hour. So that's going to be 4 mil surely. Then we've got the pale green is 1.2 mil per hour. The pale blue, same. Then we got the green at midnight, 2.4 mil per hour. The yellow is 4.8 mil per hour. They're not going to get that for an hour though, are they? So it's just rain. Bit of a break there. Until, what's this coming in? A little bit there, maybe. He's going to wait, maybe. And then 6:45 a.m. we got another heavy band of rain, probably for half an hour. Then a breather for an hour. Let it soak in, and then we've got 9:45. Might get away with it after that. So they're going to have quite a lot of rain. I would be a bit happier if this was an earlier race, to be honest. It's the 5:13. Now, Arecibo, that ran well last time out, over 7 furlongs. That's not one since I had a paper round. Ancient Times is well handicapped, as are a lot of these. They are veterans, 15-8, well short enough. And Danzan's 10-year-old as well. That's only won 4 out of 69 turf races. So Vince Lombardi, it's out of the 7 box, which is so. But as you saw there at Southwell, it got out really fast. If he gets out fast here, he'll be able to, maybe get 2 off the rail, maybe even catch the rail. And at 12 to 1, 50 odds, first three, if the ground changes to at least good, it's an each way bet at 12 to 1. I've already played. The reason is I think it'll be shorter regardless because of the rain. Vince Lombardi, 5.13 at Catterick, 12 to 1 each way. This is Dave the Suit. Am I forcing it? Maybe. But we've had a good week or so. In fact, we've had a good 2 weeks. So this is Dave the Suit, wishing everyone a prosperous Saturday. Bye for now.